Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about going general with your affirmations using umbrella terms, blanket terms, and not pinpointing very specific, concise areas that you want to work on, but rather doing an overall approach and what are the benefits to this, when would this be ideal, and it's tying it into mental resistance specifically. So if you want to hear all of my manifesting advice, please do keep watching. On screen now, I'll pop a few extras that I include in all my videos just in case there are any new viewers here for how you can work with me. So if you are interested, pause the video, take a look, or click the link in the description box to go through to my website. And yeah, you can also just join the channel membership here on YouTube. The join button is literally right below the screen. So yeah, do take a look if you are interested. And now let's start the video. One benefit that I will start with is that going general, and I can speak on this from personal experience, will improve and impact unexpected areas of your life. So I have a few example affirmations later in this video that I will suggest, but basically if you say if something is perfect, or everything works out for you, or you just get everything you want, something like that, then obviously amazing things can happen. You don't know exactly what that could lead to, what it could entail. Even if you hone in on my relationship is perfect and you're manifesting an SP, you just don't know what might come about as a result. It's not just SP's texting me, SP's calling me, you know, it's kind of open-ended and it's open to whatever is brought to you in your physical reality, right? So it makes it more exciting, more special, and it can definitely help with mental resistance. One area in which case, not area, but like one specific mindset where an umbrella affirmation could be really beneficial is if you're not sure, if you're confused, you're doubtful, or you're just beginning, you're starting your journey now and you're not yet entirely sure what you want, or you're kind of testing things out. If you don't know yet what you want, go with an umbrella affirmation. You could say, I'm in a perfect relationship if you don't really know who you're manifesting, or you could say everything works out in my favor if there's a couple of issues you're trying to resolve. If you just generally want to improve your life and have a better life or better self-concept, again, going general. So if you don't know what you want, you're kind of, you know, in two minds about it, or you're not sure, you haven't decided quite yet, you don't need to wait. You can still start consciously manifesting now, but going with a more general approach. On the other hand, also if you have a lot of things that you want to change, so you do know what you want, but there's a lot of different areas, a lot of results that you're working on, a lot of different things you want to create, and you're feeling maybe a little overwhelmed or again confused and doubtful because there's just so much you want to change, umbrella general terms are going to be a lifesaver. They're going to be amazing. So you definitely want to consider that. If you, like for example with an SP, just say we have the perfect relationship, because obviously the word perfect, if I were to say what would the perfect relationship look like for you, so a lot of different things would come to mind. So that all ties in together, and it just simplifies it. If there's so many different areas, you can just tie it neatly and perfectly with a satin bow by saying the relationship's perfect, for example. And if you do get a lot of mental resistance and opposing thoughts, one approach that I really like, and this is mainly like the mental diet approach, and how you would apply your mental diet, is to say everything's perfect. So if there's lots of different doubts or issues and past, you know, negative assumptions and the negative old story, and it keeps coming up, just say everything's perfect, because obviously that means there are no issues, it's flawless, you don't have those concerns anymore. If everything is perfect, those doubts cannot be a concern anymore, and your mind will conform to that, because obviously your own mind is part of the conforming process. And what you want to remember about mental resistance is that it's actually created by repetitive negative thoughts and assumptions. So if something has played out, even, you know, almost subconsciously without you consciously thinking about it or worrying, over time, certain experiences, conversations, events, personal realizations, disappointments, all these things have tied into a negative thought or assumption that is quite prevalent in your mind now, or even just in the back of your mind as a subconscious belief. It's been playing out in one way or another, whether it's bad dating experiences or, you know, not having exactly what you want in life. being disappointed by certain things, that is what feeds into the mental resistance, because that's your conscious mind then saying, hold on, remember this, what about this, but what about that negative belief? It's going to bring all of that up as you're trying to create the positive result, and therefore going more general can be a good approach to counteract that. You're basically bypassing all those doubts and issues by saying there are no issues, because if you say everything's perfect or the relationship is perfect, whatever it may be, you're bypassing all the doubts, because you're saying, you know, problem 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 don't exist because the relationship's perfect. So you're not even giving yourself, you know, the waste of time or energy trying to analyze or think about those problems. You're bypassing it by saying everything is perfect, everything's resolved now. So here are 3, even though I've literally just throughout this whole video given you some example affirmations, here are 3 I wrote down that are examples of some really good umbrella affirmations. Some of these I've used myself, and honestly, it brings in like the most random, amazing results sometimes. My relationship with SP is perfect. So obviously that's if you're manifesting a person. I get everything I want. This is great as like a self-concept approach. And everything in my life is perfect. And that one's amazing because you're literally saying every element. To me, it would mean relationships, money, self-concept, social life, like everything. To me, that's what it implies. An overall life that is like really happy and fulfilling. So I'm not saying overnight you're going to get these miraculous, perfect results, but it's a really good approach to start incorporating every day. If you do struggle a lot, if you get a lot of mental resistance, just turning it back around into an umbrella affirmation. If you feel that either, like I said, you don't know what you want, or there's so many different things you want that you can just, you know, acknowledge all of them with this one affirmation. A few final points I want to leave you guys with is to not limit yourself, because you can have everything and anything you want. There's no limit, there's no rule to say you can or can't have something. You just need to persist and keep putting in the effort. So don't tell yourself or allow the doubt to take over. And I kind of already said this, but you can use all of the suggested affirmations that I said and just the concept of an umbrella affirmation as a mental diet. It doesn't have to be your everyday go-to, but when you're feeling overwhelmed or triggered and you spiral a little bit, for example, an umbrella term can be amazing. So instead of thinking, oh my gosh, wait, what am I thinking here? What's the root of the issue? You don't always have to do that, especially if you feel really overwhelmed right now. You can just say, well, the end result is perfect. My job is perfect, my relationship is perfect, I am perfect. You can take that on that approach and yeah, just test it out, see how it works. If you feel like this resonated with you, I think it definitely could be a really, really good approach to take on. And yeah, that's going to be today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.